Bonjour! Bonjour!
No.
Time for bladder check. Check.
So it's a show?
It's a lifestyle.
It's a religion.
My emotions! My emotions!
I'm still French.
Ouais, c'est pas faux.
I'm a woman, Mary. I can be as contrary as I choose.
Non, moi je crois qu'il faut que vous arrêtiez d'essayer de dire des trucs.
Hello, hi, I'm Laura. I'm gonna watch My Hero Academia, the movie. 2 euros. The name of the movie, 2 euros. And with that, I'm gonna watch also at the end of it the special which came with it about All Might Rising. I know because one of you guys told me that maybe it can contain not really spoilers but details that I'm gonna understand only during the season 3. So like I did for the last OVA that I watched with you guys, I'm gonna put the link right there if you want to have my thoughts about it, and I'm gonna talk a little about it later during this intro. I'm gonna try my best to only be focused with the story that they want to tell during this movie, to follow the characters during this movie, but I'm not gonna try, you know, like I do normally, to pick up clues, to pick up informations, to make theories around them and all, so I can keep that, you know, for the season 3, you know, when it's gonna happen into the season 3, no matter what. Okay, so right there, this movie, like I said, I watched just before 2 OVA. The OVA Save Rescue Training that I should have watched, you know, at the end of the season 1, but I didn't know that we had OVAs and movies for My Hero Academia. And I watched also the OVA Training of the Dead, which was really great because it was a lot about Sue, and you know that I truly love her character, so I truly appreciated it. I was supposed to watch just after that the movie, but for a lot of reasons I couldn't. Clearly because I was disturbed a lot during the time, you know, that I filmed my reactions and my thoughts to the last OVA, and I didn't want that for this movie, you know, a movie you want to appreciate it truly without being disturbed. So normally it's gonna be okay for this movie. This movie, it seems that it's really happening, you know, between the season 2 and the season 3 for the chronological order, and that it's truly important to watch it because it contains stuff which are gonna impact the next season, so that's cool. When for the 2 OVAs, you know, it's more like bonus episodes, in fact. So this movie, that's gonna be cool to watch it. I don't know a lot about it, you know, what the story is gonna be or not. With a name like that, you know, 2 euros, and also with the name of the special being All Might Rising, you know that I want information about All Might, I want to see his background, I want to see how he had his quirk at the beginning, so maybe it can be about that, maybe it can be only about him, you know. 2 euros, it can be about the one who gave him this quirk, and All Might, how it became an hero? Maybe. You know, I'm saying that, but still, for sure, I want to have all guys into this movie. I want to have Dekku, Ochaco, Ida, Todoroki, and Bakugo, and all of the rest, or at least these ones, you know. It could be great, these 5. Yes, 5. It could be great. We finished the last season with this fight, you know, Bakugo and Dekku against All Might. It would be great to have them, you know, fighting together, I mean, working together for real. Like, you know, watching the OVA Save Rescue Training just after watching the end of the season 2, it made me realize the fact that Bakugo didn't evolve at all during the season 2, when all of the rest of the students, they evolved a lot, not only with their quirks, with using their quirks, but also with their attitudes. They grow up a lot, and not Bakugo. So I would want that for Bakugo, maybe before the season 3, during this movie, or during the season 3, but I want something for the kid, truly, and to know more about him, to get deeper, you know, with him. I really want that. The last OVA that I watched, I said it was mostly to learn more about Sue, and that was cool, you know, that I truly love the girl. To see her best friend like that, that was nice, even more because just before we learned that she didn't have any friend and she was taking care of her family like that. That, you know, it explains a lot about her attitude, about the fact that she's taking care of other people, but without, you know, being too much or mentioning it, without really saying that she's doing it. It's natural, you know, for her to do so. And to be also really mature like that, to act like an adult in fact. So that's pretty cool to know that now about Sue. And her best friend was cool. I said it, I had the impression to read some subtitles, you know, behind that, with this best friend who can be actually her girlfriend, like the relationship that they have together. It's a really, really strong friendship. And you know, in some old shows, old animes, old cartoons and stuff like that, a relationship like that, you know, was made when the writers, they wanted to make a gay relationship, but they couldn't do it, so they were creating such a strong friendship between people. So right there I had the impression that it was a little the same. Maybe it's not the case, and no matter what, I'm just glad for Sue to have a strong friendship like that with someone, a strong relationship like that with someone. She has someone, you know, that she can count on that much, and it's pretty cool. And now she has a lot of friends with all of her guys, and that's really cool also. So I don't have a lot else, you know, to say before beginning this movie. I really hope that it's gonna be cool, it's gonna be full of actions and maybe some information, some reveals or stuff like that. It could be great. Like I said, something about All Might's background, it would be cool also to have it during this movie or later. And that's it, let's go for this movie. Remember that if you want to have my Patreon, on which you can have these videos about My Hero Academia in advance, we have 2 weeks in advance on my Patreon, which means 4 videos of advance. Which means that when you're discovering that on YouTube, on my Patreon, they already have my reactions and my thoughts to the episode 4 of the season 3. So it's really a lot of advance, you know, and they have extended our 4 reaction parts for these videos, and I put a lot of 4 reaction parts for My Hero Academia, just in case you can be interested to support me, to have these advantages. You have my Patreon. Let's go for this episode! Oh, and because it's a movie, it's surely gonna be, you know, in 2 parts, this video, for this reaction video about this movie. Plus Ultra! It's not him. It's the guy before him! Oh no, it's him, but younger, maybe. Dave? It's not the same costume! He is now. Okay, so younger. Okay, back in present time. Huh? Why did you take him right there? Any question? Huh? It's his mother who chose it, don't judge it. Villains. Which ones? Some that we met or new ones? And young lad. Do you? A Nobel Queer Prize. Such a fan. You're working here? How many of you are right there? Ida? Okay, for you it makes sense. Okay, we know that you entered into the school because... New record! Ah! He took you with him! He's considering you as his best friend? Cool, I love that! Seconds. Bakugo is not gonna make an entire story around that. Oh, he is the best. Melissa, she can't believe it. It's there. Someone who didn't know that he would come? Sam, your help, maybe?
長年ヒーローを続けていればあちこちガタも出るさ。ワンホールの秘密は話せない。このままでは平和の象徴が
But he knows that something is wrong.
ヴィラン犯罪発生率を 6% で維持してるが、一人に君がいるから平和の象徴を降りるつもりはないよ。それに希望だってある。
With Dekku!
ワン・フォー・オールの意志を、平和の象徴を次の世代につなぐ希望が。トシ、どうした？会場で。
You wanted to warn him of something. It's not you! You know the rat who is doing something with the villains.
僕と同じだ。でも私にはすぐ近くに目標があったから。
To be like your father?
パパはヒーローになれるような個性を持ってなかったけど、科学の力でマイクおじさまやヒーローたちのさ。
And he's making an amazing job.
ヒーローを助ける存在。そう、それが私の目指すヒーローのなり方。
I want that for you, girl. It's what?
ここのパネルを押してみて。
Ah! Oh, it's cool!
フルガントレットかしら。デク君と初めて会った時、手に傷跡があるのを見、きっとデク君本来の力を発揮できると思う。
Oh, it would be insane. Your full power. Ah, everyone is locked inside.
警備システムにより、IX ポイントに爆発物が仕掛けられたという情報を入手し、また主要施設は警備システムに強制的に封鎖されます。
やれ。
Uh oh. They have a lot of information about how all of this island is functioning, you know? What do you want?
今の僕たちにできる最善の方法を探して、みんなを助けに行きたい。
You're a true hero!
ハイアイランドの警備システムはこのタワーの最上階にあるわ。私たちにもシステムの再現行ができる。みんなを助けられるかもしれない。
Let's do that!
リストさん、デク君、行こう。ローラさん、
ヨギが俺も行くぜ。
ゾゾロキ君、京香ちゃん。
その条件が飲めるなら俺も行こう。
飯田君、俺も。
Minuta? You're part of the team, Melissa!
ここで待っていてください。私も行くわ。
Yes!
この中に
Come on!
警備システムの設定変更ができる人いる？あ、
She's the brain. That's her quirk.
私にもみんなを守らせてお願い。わかりました。行きましょう。みんなを助けて。気づかないで。見つけたぞ、クソガキだわ。今何だって。こっちゃ、キリシマ君。見えすぎたらとついてんじゃないぞ。こせよ、キリシマ君。
Saved by Todoroki. No. You can do it. The three of you can do it. Kirishima, he protected you. Such a good friend. Come on, guys. Mineta? You're not slow.
あんたにしかできないんだよ。
インタビューとかされたりして女子に大人気間違いなしだぞ。
You know which card you have to play with him. I'm speechless, and for me to be speechless, you need to have a real plan in mind. Whew. Huh? It is? Your sweat is like nitroglycerin? You know that he saved you.